Hi, I think I'll finish this. Yeah, I'm going to finish this up tonight. And who knows? We'll see if he responds. But I'll try to finish it right now. Okay. Chapter 29. And this is from Sahih Muslim 8:34-31. It says chapter 29. It is permissible to have sexual intercourse with captive women after with a captive woman after she is purified of menses or delivery. In case she has a husband, her marriage is abrogated after she becomes captive. Is being Muslim being captive? You know, he's trying to say that once she becomes a Muslim, her marriage is abrogated, or I mean null and void. Yeah. Her previous marriage is null and void. Of course, there's no mention about the consent of the husband. But her marriage is abrogated after she becomes captive. And I mentioned Book 8, number 34-32 of Muslim, which I've read. And Book 8, number 34-33. And these say, you know, this tell you why a Muslim can have sex with a woman captive when her husband is a polytheist, because of Quran. Because it talks about how Quran 4:24 is handed down. Okay. And then I mentioned then I mentioned Book 8, number 34-34, where that is. Qatada reported a hadith like this with the same chain of transmitters. One hadith site conveniently skips Dawud 2. I mentioned this. One hadith site conveniently skips Dawud 2:2150. Gee, I wonder why. Here is the skip. It goes from Book 11, number 2144, and it jumps, as you can see, it jumps from 2144 to 2153. Yeah, it just totally skips those. It just totally skips Sunan Dawud to 2150. I wonder why. Yeah. P.S. I went over to a mosque yesterday. The mosque was hidden behind a department store. Didn't look very inviting, and if you blink, you miss it as you miss it totally as you drive by. Well, being that the memory of how Act 17 apologetics at Dearborn Arab Food Festival was going through my mind, when Act 17 apologetics asked the Muslims at the festival of what they thought of Quran 9:29, I guess you could say I chickened out. For one thing, I emailed them a month ago to see if they had the collection of Abu Dawud in book form. As it turned out, they haven't returned my message. They probably weren't looking forward to telling me why I wanted to know if they had a collection of Dawud. Now from a Muslim site. I say it again. It is permissible to have sexual intercourse with a captive woman after she is purified of her menses or delivery. In case she has a husband, her marriage is abrogated after she becomes captive. Again, where is the consent of the husband to not make it rape? You know, and where's the consent of her to not make it rape? Sahih Muslim again. Yeah, 34-32. Okay, here. Yeah. Okay, then this thing happens. And I say this. Hey, guess what? I went to that Muslim site and typed into my web browser Awtas. A-W-T-A-S. Guess what it revealed in English? Take a nice educated guess. Well, here's the Arabic. Yeah, here's the Arabic. It's called Jami at Tirmidhi. Chapters on Tasfir. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. We captured some women on the day of Awtas, and they had husbands among their people. That was mentioned to the messenger of Allah, saw. So Allah revealed, quote, and women already married, except those whom your right hands possess. Did it mention that the husbands were dead? So women would be widowed, you know? Did it mention that they were dead? No. It said, we captured some women on the day of Awtas, and they had husbands among their people. Yeah, that was mentioned to the messenger of Allah, so again, it was mom had got an idea. And women already married, are forbidden, except those whom your right hands possess. 424. Yeah. Then here's some more Arabic. And this is Jami at Termidhi, chapter on Tasvir, narrated. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said, on the day of Awtas, we captured some women who had husbands among the idolaters. Yeah, in other words, they're not widowed. The husbands are alive. On the day of Awtas, we captured some women who had husbands among the idolaters. So some of the men disliked that. So Allah Most High revealed, and women already married. They didn't want to have sex with these women, and so like, hey, and women already married, except those whom your right hand possess. Do you see how evil and creepy this is? And this Muslim has been trying to hide this from me all this time. Well, I'm going to throw this in his face if he continues. I'm going to throw it in his face all the time and say, what about this? Where's the consent of the husband, You don't see how this is evil? And here's some more Arabic. More Arabic, in case someone knows how to read it. It says, well, no, it doesn't say that. It doesn't. They'll say, well, what does it say then, Oh, it doesn't say. What does it say if it's not right, Now this is Sunan and Nasi, the Book of Marriage. It was narrated from Abu Sa'id al-Khudri that the Prophet of Allah sent an army to Awtas. They met the enemy, fought them, and prevailed over them. They acquired female prisoners who had husbands among the idolaters. The Muslims felt reluctant to be intimate with them. Then Allah the Mighty and Sublime revealed. Also forbidden are women already married, except those slaves. Slaves? I thought it meant right hand possess. Whom your right hand possess, meaning this is permissible for you once they have completed their iddah. If that's not evil and creepy, and here he says, oh, it's marriage. Oh, God. Well, here's the Arabic for that. Here's the Arabic for it. Oh, my gosh. I hit the jackpot today by typing in Awtas, Woo, God. I've got to put this in the book I'm writing. Abu Sa'id al-Khudri said, the Apostle of Allah saw, send him, I think I might... Yeah. Oh, that must be, that's got to be Sunan Abu Dawud, I bet. Yeah, I bet that's it, yeah. And I've said that thing till I'm blue in the face. So you know how that sounds. Sunnah Abu Dawud 2:20 and 50. Yeah. And the presence of their husbands who are disbelievers. That takes the cake. Anyway, and then I say this to the Muslim. I say this. How come you kept me in the dark about this? By the way, in another Muslim site, this is what it said. Quote, it is permissible to have sexual intercourse with a captive woman after she is purified, or menses of delivery. In case she has a husband, her marriage is abrogated after she becomes captive. Really? Well, where is the consent of her non-Muslim idolater husband to not make it rape? Where, O taqiyya-ing Muslim? Where? Are you going to say these Muslim sites have been infiltrated by Jews to make Islam look evil? Please say so. Well, I think I'll present this next to Muslims and see if Jews infiltrated these Muslim sites to make Islam look satanic. Okay? No? And you know something? I think this series ends here. Sunan Abu Dawud 22150 in the spotlight ends here. And spotlight again for one of you. Ends here. Bye. Man.